Recently I had listened about of denojs. I know this technology before, maybe in year 2016, but in this moment I ignored that. Today this language is more stable and has more tools. In this case I go to test that with Fresh. This is a server-side rendering, like Nest.js from Node.js, but this maybe have things that we don't know. Well, then let's go to work. Here you can see the result, but the problem is that this is my local, and I know that we can deploy to Deno deploy, and this server is free. Oh my god, it's free! Obviously, this layer of freedom have terms and conditions. Okay, continue. I found in YouTube and documentation that you only can deployment automatic with GitHub. This is the easy way, but I don't use GitHub. The most of my projects are in GitLab. GitHub is only for research open source project. The first task is deployed to Deno from my local console, and so I found this command in Deno deploy documentation. The problem is when I run this command when we don't open asking permission to GitHub for deployment to Deno. It's very annoying. Always you have that use GitHub. Anyway, I later found that you can use token for Deno deploy without asking sometime to GitHub. Great. So I already have a full command for deploy from console without using GitHub. Next task, deployment to Deno deploy from pipelines that are the action from GitHub. GitHub, gitlab, GitHub. This task was delayed and complex because the information and documentation was almost null. Hours later of investigation, I found this Docker. I asked to ChatGPT about of that, but the Docker image that it provided me was unstable and showed multiple errors. This point is for people that think about ChatGPT. Those all. Be careful, baby. ChatGPT is a tool, but it sometimes fails. End of parenthesis. The first instead is built for make a package code, like you see that. I create other state for deployed with the command that we create previously. And the last one is the token provider for Deno deployed. But in my example, I have this value saved in environment variables from GitLab. Okay. Let me teach briefly how I did. We go to settings in Deno dland. We make a new token. We put the name of this token and copy the value of this token. Okay. Later, we go to GitLab project. We go to settings of the project, go to environment variables, and we create a new variables. We put the name and value of token and save change. Now, we go to the pipeline and put the variables that we created previously. You also can put the original value of token, but I made the environment variable only for security. You take the decision. So I'm ready for commit to branch main. Wait. I almost forget one detail. This pipeline property in line 29 and line 18 specifies that use state only trigger in branch main, not other branch. If you want run this state in all branch, you have to remove those lines, and we work. We continued with the commit to branch main and wait the pipeline execute. You can see the two states in GitLab. Oh, very good! The job worked very fine, uploading the change. And like that is how you can deploy your Deno project from GitLab pipelines. I hope that this video helps you in somewhere use your questions. And if you have other questions about JavaScript, please subscribe to my channel and write me those in the comments. Maybe I make new video about of that. I have in my goals maybe some videos of unit tests because these mock insights of there are a nightmare when don't have nothing idea. Thank you for see full video and we see us coming soon.